following is a presentation of MRE UNO, Division 2.
And we are back with the February Flurry here on the YouTube channel here. Hello everyone, I am G-Man and welcome to the third and final streamed game of the day for the February Flurry. And we have a good match here in the bobsled region with Mihael and Blank going at it to do battle here in the round of 32 in the bobsled region. Been a wild day so far. Let's take a look at the schedule here. Not quite updated, but again, Geo 142 over Lucas at the 4 a.m. match. Earliest match that's ever happened in terms of the East Coast in MRE UNO history, taking advantage of that 24-hour window. Then we had Ridley take out Emmy in a very close 4-3 match. Ridley able to survive after a 21 card comeback. Then we just saw it about a few minutes wrap up a few minutes ago. Evan able to take out Rune from the bracket in a 4-2 victory, able to just take things down to the wire and just lock that series up and moves on. And now we got Mihael versus Blank for the final stream game, but in an hour we also have Zachary Fitzwater, who is making his anticipated D2 debut after not being able to play in the first round, and then Science Titan, who is looking to keep the momentum rolling after sweeping Daniel Voiles in the round of 64. And finally, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, close out the day with number 4 seeded Mark looking to take down Captain Gaming. Most of the Coco region is going to be settled here today, so we'll have the regional semifinals for that region be pretty much determined by the end of the night. But let's take a look at the bracket here for the lower half of the bobsled region. Again, earlier in the round, King of Red was able to take down Snipers 4-2 in another early game. That one was 6:15 a.m. And he was able to move on. And then, of course, Mihael and Blank, winner of that, will face King of Red in the regional semifinals. Blank able to beat Ryan C in a dominant fashion 4-0 to get his first career victory. And then Mihael able to barely survive, kind of on the opposite end of what Blank had in the last round, winning 4-3 against a very ferocious Jamie. So jump to the stream now, and Yoshi should be coming soon. I'm not sure where he's at, but he'll be here in a second. But we have our two players here. I just had a quick explanation on power play. Blank just wanted a refresher there, but we'll see what happens here. But I'm just gonna type out the question here, and then hopefully we'll get things started. So, question for both, similar to kind of what we did in the last stream. Thoughts on how gonna get their thoughts on how both their prior matches went. I mean, the kind of two different tales between the two, and what they look to take from both those wins to go into this one and try to get the victory here. But we shall see what the responses are on that. Yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna be an interesting one here. Yoshi will be here in a few seconds. We'll get his input on this as well, and hopefully we'll get things going. Yeah. All right, Blank's gonna be joining in a second. There's
All right.
Hello. So yeah, any comments on how your prior round on how you felt your prior round went and what you look to take from that going into this to try to get the win here?
Was that?
And my headphones just went out, so just give me a second. Probably should have expected that because it's been running for a while, and they kind of typically do this sometimes. But
I guess my take on the match is, yeah, who was that question for?
that was for blank. So,
Okay.
blank. Any comments on how the prior match went, and then what you look to take from that going into this one to try to get the win? Blank. Okay, he might be a little bit non-responsive right now. So we'll go to Yoshi. For this match, I mean, I think two different tales for the round of 64 matches, kind of going to a head here. For both, what do you think not necessarily the expectations, but just kind of the philosophy going into this to be able to come out with a win?
Okay, I think Blank just had bad connection at the time. But yeah, to me, I think this is a matchup where, um, I think Blank proved himself a lot more than, what we saw in the last season. And I think he's going to put up a good fight against Mihael, who was close to getting to who had a good regular season, but just not enough to get into the D2 championship. Also looking to prove himself, nearly lost to a rookie. So he's really got to make sure that he's on his A game here. I think this will I think it'll come down to like the small moves. Assuming Blank plays the way he did last time, I think this is gonna come down to like the little moves that will make the difference between who wins the series.
Yes. Going to blank here is your mic good or
Yeah.
okay? So for the pregame question, any comments on how your prior round went, and anything you try to take from that going into this one to try to come out with a win in your first round 16 appearance?
Yeah, so I know that based on the thing, like I think Mihaly, is that how I say it?
Ma-
He
uh,
got
Mihael. I say Mihael.
Mihail,
I think it's Mihael, but
Mihail, yeah, Mihail. Okay, Mihail got like finals one time, right?
hmm
Yeah, so of course it's gonna be like tough competition because like I've never won any of them beforehand. Like in my last time, like my best was still like a 2 to 3 during like last year's division thing.
hmm
But like this time, I managed to get the win for like the first round. But so hopefully I can keep up the momentum, and I don't want to give him any opportunity to just get me down.
hmm All right. For Mihael, just gonna try to get one more. Oh, he just went offline. That might not be good. But hopefully he's just invisible.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought Mihail's usually invisible, but if he was online before, then
Okay, so I mean, started things up here, but for Mihael, I mean, it's it's been a bit, so I'm wondering if something happened.
impossible. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's been. Yeah, it's funny because he said he was ready like a while ago, but I mean, maybe he's just doing something real quick. Hopefully, it's back soon.
hmm But yeah, I mean, if Mihael's not here, we're not gonna be able to start this. But I mean, he did check in before, and actually help with the explanation there. But I'm not sure what's going on now. Yeah, might need to wait a second here.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait because I feel like he would have responded if he was here.
Just kind of just waiting for this one to get going here, but I don't think I have the intermission logo, but okay. Okay, so I guess for intermission, very quick intermission here, we'll just go back to the schedule here. So while we're waiting here, Yoshi, any comments on the remaining matches here? Oh wait, Mihael just.
Oh
came
wait,
back.
Mihael typed.
Mihael just came back. So that's
He doesn't even know what to say.
beautiful time, beautiful timing.
Also, beautiful response. Like, what's happening?
Darn it. I'm down the score. Or up. I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure how this is starting, but. Okay. Yeah, you know, I think we could just get this going. Gotta close that first one, but now we'll get this going here.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, he seems ready, so we'll know when he picks the card start.
Okay, Mihael has game 1 call since he's higher C. We'll see what he starts with. I would expect he starts 7. It's kind of usually what most of these EDGO players like to do, although some people do like to be a little bit very. We've seen 10 in the first 2 stream games so far, so we'll see if that actually happens again, but I would predict he goes 7.
Yeah, Mihael's definitely a traditional player, likes to start on those kind of starts. I mean, while we're waiting, potentially waiting again, I could look back at the last card start that Mihael, well, the first card start that he did in his last match, just to see if where is it? Trying to find it. It's somewhere here. Yeah, he did pick 7 to start, so it's most likely he picked 7 here. But okay, I don't know what's happening.
This is very unusual. We don't really see this from Mihael, so I don't know what's going on. But I think I hear Genesis going on in the background, or maybe just online match. I don't know.
No, I'm just with friends. They're they're playing while I'm doing this, so just don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
No,
Again,
I have headphones on.
Again, still. So I'm not sure what's going on. This is very unusual.
I mean, at this point, it's scuffed already, so it's like whatever. A little background noise won't hurt anybody.
I'm wondering if like he's on his phone, is like his phone died maybe or something. I'm not sure. I mean, last time we tried to do it, it worked. So maybe if we go back to the schedule, see what's going on with that, that works. But I guess we could try to start having a conversation about the schedule here. I mean, two besides this match, 2 matches left on the day. Fitzy, Cyan in about an hour. Any comments on that match specifically? What you're looking for specifically, and just the general type of game we're expecting from that one? We haven't seen Fitzwater play in a while.
Yeah, it's hard to really talk about it. I do think with the way Cody has been playing and stuff, I think he's gonna be well prepared for optimizing his skill set to the point where he plays to the point where he could play his best Uno given the cards he has. Fitz is the wild card because we don't know what kind of Fitz we're gonna get. I think it's really gonna come down to what we see game 1, and then we can judge from there. Like if Fitz is back from his former glory, or if he's gonna kind of continue to fizzle out because I mean I feel like Cody's definitely capable of Cody's definitely capable of beating Fitz if he played the way he did last season. So it'll be interesting. It could, for all we know, it's either going to be a really dominant match or it could be close.
All right, and then of course more Captain Gaming at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything to say about that match specifically? Captain Gaming we have not seen play before, so going to be a bit of an unknown there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like a similar thing with Fitzy, except it's a true unknown because it's a rookie. I think Mark is a is a player that he likes to be the gatekeeper between um to me, like I describe him as the gatekeeper between good players and bad players. Like I feel like if there's a player, if Mark's opponent makes mistakes, he's going to win and take advantage of it. But if you play clean and stuff, then if you play cleaning and just have a good strategy against Mark's playstyle, you're probably gonna win. So we're really gonna. I think Captain Game is really gonna be tested by Mark. Um, if he plays well enough, then I think he can do it. But it's really going to come down to the way he plays. I think Mark has a traditional style that doesn't really change that much. So if he could handle it, then I think it'll be all right. But yeah, I hope that match ends up being competitive. But it's really hard to tell because we don't know what we're gonna see from Captain Gaming.
Yeah. Again, Mihael's still not here. I don't think we've ever seen something like this. Checked in before. Like was ready an hour prior, but now come game time, just nowhere to be found. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, he did respond to the question, but just said but it's kind of a vague
I mean,
answer.
I see. Yeah, I see. I mean, your point of maybe his phone died might actually be right because maybe he was gonna say that his phone was about to die, but then I don't know. He's that's the only thing I can think of because I don't really know what else would be the reason why he said that.
This kind of puts us in an awkward spot for the stream since we did start it here. But we'll try to figure something out. Uh, yeah, it's kind of an interesting one here. Yeah, might just take a slight break here. Before and when Mihael gets back, we'll try to bring it back here. But for now, you could just feel free to like take a look at the schedule here for YouTube viewers. But yeah, we're not quite sure what's happening. A little bit of an unexpected delay here, but we'll be right back once things are set to go. going to get things started here with a game 1 call. We will see what he goes with. I mean, we predicted before the delay that he would go with 7, so we'll see if that comes true. Alright, yep, that is correct. So, and now we begin after a bit of a delay, and it's going to be blue 4.
What I'm rocking with?
And immediate draw to start things off. I mean, with that, now we're technically 2 minutes away from check-in for our other match that's going to be going on soon in the Coco stage with Fitzy and Cyan. So we'll see what happens with that. So we got to switch into the greens here.
Alright, let's see what he's rocking with. Okay, G9. I see what you're. What about take this G2? See what else is he gonna play? G9. Oh, that's 2. Okay.
A lot of stuff going. We have a lot of stuff going on right now, but
Okay.
draws, and now we have a double draw here, so it might be an early draw city here, as both went down to 5, but can't really close it out. Blank's gonna find a great skip and then just draw, so.
I am back.
Hello. We have finally started the game.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's funny because now we're in a position where checking in is we need to check in the other match, but it is what it is. Blank's drawing after the skip. Well, they were in draw city anyway. Yeah.
Green 7. And then another draw. And then to switch the red 7.
Yeah. Switching into red, they're both in an even position here. We'll see if Mihael can get it to down break that. Yeah, he takes down a 6. We're tied up again.
Yeah, looking to still bring this down here, and Blank's still not. Blank is run out on red. So doesn't really get much mileage on the red, and neither gets much mileage. This is pretty much going to be a 2-color game right now.
Yeah, similar hands. Just really running it down.
The heck? Okay, there you go.
Interesting. That switch into blue, forcing the draw on Mihael. Again, that was Mihael's going for that draw too, so that's interesting. We'll see if Blank can take advantage of this. Look at this run. We just had double play though.
Yeah, Mihael up to 11 now.
Yeah, Mihael gonna look for some cards to play here. Gets to switch into yellow, but that's the riskiest switch out of the options he could have switched. We'll see what happens here. Okay.
And then swap into red 3.
Yeah, good move from Mihael there.
Ooh,
But Blank has the wild. Oh, Okay,
Goes
what
right
can
back into
Mihael
the
do
yellow.
now?
Wants this yellow here.
He does have the
And
wild,
wow.
but will Blank be able to respond?
Counters with the
This
red
is where
wild.
this is where all the ammo's coming out, and unfortunately Blank has ran out. Okay.
Ooh, the
And this
giant plus
is
12.
interesting. Wow. 16-3, just like that. And well, gives Blank an opportunity to fire back here if he has it. He will
Wherever this
switch
yellow
out
goes.
of green. Yeah, here comes Blank looking for a run, and he's going back to red. Of course he is. I mean, that's the move you expect here.
And this is a big ammo dump here. We'll see what Blank can do the rest of this run. But I mean, this run still
Okay,
continues here as
wait
we
a
now go to
minute.
blue. That is a okay. There's not a rainbow yet.
We've
And it
gone
will not
well, yeah,
be.
yeah, we've gone through every color, but it's not technically a rainbow. The blue switch actually does force a draw, though.
Goes the
Okay, Mayo
uno.
gets the top deck.
And the blue
Mayo just looking for the number efficiency here. Does he have the 6 to switch? This is where the history might come into play here. You know, like you get to these positions where the opponent's drawing, but they're low on cards. You want to make sure that you keep it the color that you want as long as possible.
And switch into red.
Unfortunately, he's got the 6.
Yeah.
um.
Oh, and the crossover with the green.
Ooh.
Does Mihael
Wait.
have a
Okay.
response? No, he does not.
Oh, he actually doesn't. Wow. What a switch by Blank. A risky one, but it paid off.
Now the green 8. And another switch into yellow
Oh
8. Mihael is
man, but
finding
he
multiple
finds it.
switches into the yellow, which is what he is looking for.
It's yeah, you would expect that to be the case. And the yellow nine's played. He can't do anything about this. Will Mihail get to Uno? Maybe even the finish.
Oh, doesn't quite
Oh
get it. Technically gets
no.
the Uno, but does not have the ending. And now you wonder.
Yeah, enough draws, and one of them doesn't work out in Mihail's favor here.
Yeah, and now you
That's
wonder what that straight card ends up being.
yeah, it's hard to predict. But of course, Mihail could get a top deck finish here because as we see, there's no +4s that have been played. Either Blank is saving one of them, or they're all still on the table. So Mihail could definitely steal this win if he gets that. What the?
Gets the Uno here off the top deck, but I don't know how much this is gonna help him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
7. That
he have
might help. No, it does
7.
not.
No. Okay.
I mean, the real risk with that is getting the switch, but doesn't get it there. And Blank is going to get the switch here. Does Mihail get the Uno once again?
Yeah, this is where the risk comes into play. But given that,
And he gets a
oh
bailout.
no,
Well,
I
that's
figured that was gonna happen.
I mean, that's the bailout's gonna end that one. And Mihail goes up 1-0. Yeah, I mean, Blank. I not really much you could do there. You're kind of getting countered on the yellow, and then at that point, it's just kind of Mihail kind of basing it off the top X, and then finally got the one that broke the camel's back in game one. So, any thoughts?
I had to play if I played B9, I could have gone to red 9-1.
Okay, interesting. All right, Mihail wanted to just jump into game number 2 here, and we're gonna go with the blue 4. Three, blue 7. And a three card switch here going into the yellow once again. So Mihael really liking
Oh
this
my
yellow, and Blank's
god,
gonna
what a
deny it with the
play.
blue. Forces
It's
the
a draw early.
Double blue 8, self ditto.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, look, Blank has figured out a strategy that I think is
And the
pretty
green. Oh
smart,
my
and look at
lord.
that.
That's a lot of good number efficiency there.
Look, I think, Blank didn't win that last game, but he had a path, assuming the bailout didn't occur. So, he can't be too upset about that loss. He's just got to play and see if he gets the win here. Look at, whoa, there's no way. Look at this plan A, strat from Blank.
This might be a very
Could
quick
this
game
be
here.
it?
Red skip.
Oh my god.
Clock it, minute 20. Okay, minute 21, but wow, that was a quick one. Really chain that to the
On
end.
the board, baby.
A 4-card run to the finish here. I mean, Blank, I don't really have much to say on that one. That good chain there, playing A. I mean, any comments here? You kind of bounce back after a tough game 1.
Oh, he played that play and switched to an A. I was like, I knew what I had to do.
The cards definitely favored you there. Having that many 8s to really give yourself a position to win that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really get a chance to ask Mihael a question for the start, so just kind of merge this into one. Again, Blank's gonna get home stand for game 3 here, but 1-1 split to start things off, and I think we've seen that in all 3 streamed games. Can't complain about a split, still playing a game left. Yeah, and then we got Blank's comment, able to just kind of run that, but now game 3 here, and again, as I said before, it's gonna be Blank's. We will see what he goes with.
Yeah, curious to see what he goes for. Okay, just keeping it. Yeah, they're both willing to go similar. They're both willing to go similar, like range of card starts here.
Yeah, yellow 2, so splits that in half, and then switches to the red 2 here. We're seeing a lot of good switches here. Blank already down to 5. And now
Here's where crossover comes in. This is interesting now. I mean, I feel like the crossovers, because it's so early in the game that you don't know if it's actually a good move or not. It's good to test it, but and look at Blank with the number.
I mean, this is a very aggressive pace here. We're barely even 45 seconds in, and it's already 5-3 here. Make that 5-4. And
no
might
way.
Another one. Is this gonna be
Again?
under a minute?
If this is game, I just don't know what to say. Yeah, it's looking to be game.
Wow.
It's blue skip.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's game,
Didn't
but
Didn't
he just
line
gotta
his
type it
luck
correctly.
right.
You did Uno blue skip.
Whoops.
There it is. Wow. Then the blue.
I mean, Mihael could have power played there to stop that, but I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, not much to say.
He likes to save it.
2 quick ones there. Not much to say on that. Wow. I think we could just go into game 4. I mean, that very much could have been under a minute if Blank typed that right, but
If I knew how to do like the and commands, I'm too basic.
Mid-card is the mid-card package is working for Blank so far. We'll see what he goes with for game 5 or game 4, but stays around that range with 10.
Okay.
This has been
Starting
a
to
very
go to the double
weird
digits
series
now?
so far.
I don't know. The bot might be punishing Mihael for showing up late, but
I mean, technically he didn't show up late. He just kind of disappeared right before the game
Or,
started.
yeah.
So.
Or that, yeah, that's what I meant to say. But it is what it is, you know. This is a quick paced game, so I mean, we've been dealing with a lot of long games recently, so it's definitely a change of pace here. And they're running the reds to start things off.
Let's see what he plays here.
Sorry, just doing something here. Alright, so Fitzy Sign going to be starting up in a second, but now running the blue. Mihael draws, goes into the green here, and I mean, we are past a minute 21 this time, so about to hit 2 minutes, so not going to be that short, but I mean, still very quick pace. Get another crossover here, and blank with the number efficiency again, has double green 4. Mihael's going to be able to play it though this time, and blank's just off to the races at this point. Does Mihael have anything here to counteract what he's doing? Yellow 3, another switch here. Gets the double efficiency again on the green. Green reverse, and then the green 8. That's gonna be an interesting spot. Green 7, it's double Uno, and then the game ends. Oh my lord. Another quick game. Wow, this is a very quick series. And the double Uno technically to end that, but blank just, again, I mean, blank's just kind of been running through this with mostly plan A. And Mihael just says the card was not green, but man, this is a wild series. I really don't know what to say about this. Good lord. Hello, Fitz. This is for Mihael blank. Although this game is going very quickly, so.
No, yes. He could pull reverse sweeps. I'm not gonna get cocky yet. Can't get.
Just had to start.
It's a good point.
Dead.
It is a good point because Mihael is capable of making comebacks.
Yeah, this is just very weird how this has played out so far. Yoshi, I mean, if you could just give slight commentary as I do the ping for the other match.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Rough one.
Okay, I should be good. So, gotta draw city going. Yeah, what I'm seeing here is both players just trying to bring it to a position, get themselves into a position where they can have a path, and Mihael finds it with the blue 6 and is able to switch into green. So blank should be able to respond. Yep, okay. Mihael with a 1 card lead here, so see if he can make this a 2-2 situation. Both players seem to want to save their power plays. Okay, that's not good for Mihael. Isn't able to play and uses the skip as well. Blank not going to use the skip as probably doesn't need to because he's cool with green anyway. And we're just running down the greens. This is looking pretty scary, and he's going to switch into yellow. Could be helping blank here, but at the end of the day, if there's any way to stop him, if you got a +2, you might as well switch even if it's risky. And here we go. We got a +6
here. Yeah, Miles got to go for some different moves here because, I mean, down 3-1 with 3 quick games lost is just not the spot he wants to be in. But
blank is going to have to think now because, I mean, down to 3, look, this is a position where you can't underestimate Mihael. Like, you're up 3-1, but that it could easily go, ooh. He's going to switch into blue, okay. Will this force a draw?
It does.
It
Yeah.
will.
Blank's been really good at just getting the isolation so far in this series, but I mean Blank's also just kind of been able to run a lot of Plan A, so gets a
Great
skip,
number of
gets a
fit.
skip.
Yeah. I mean, Blank's big his big strategy that's working really well is number efficiency. It's hard. It's and look, he's willing to draw as well. I mean, he probably ran out of blue, but still, I mean, being willing to draw is also a good skill. And I don't know about that one.
Oh,
Whoa, we
another
actually don't
draw.
have it.
I mean, I held low on cards,
Interesting.
but
Okay.
only 2 color here.
That's
tried
not
to play a blue
okay.
9. Maybe the red
Probably
9's what I was
red.
looking for. There it is.
Okay. Mihael once again needs some top deck here. He got it in game 2, I believe, or no, it was game 1 actually. Or I don't know what game it was. Forgot what game, but he did. The one game that Mihael won, it was a bailout, which is not a good look. I think no, it was game 1. Yeah, it was game 1. So definitely something you have to keep in mind.
Taking a bit long, so I think he's got to play. Yes, he does.
+2. Does it stack? No, it's just gonna be a double.
Okay, +2. I
He's
mean,
gonna swap the scoreboard here. Goes from 4-6 Miles' favor to 4-6 Blank's favor.
yeah, looking interesting, and he switches into yellow. Does that help Blank? Oh, it will. Look at, and there's the real 8, and we're getting into close territory where Blank could finish the series, and
Trust.
nope, never mind.
Self-ditto here again. I mean, that's worked really well this series so far. So my hope leaning on some of that here if he has the opportunity. Yellow 0. Gets to switch the green. Gets the Uno.
Ooh.
Can Mihael make this 3-2 here and bring this back?
Does Blank have anything saved? That's the thing now. That's the thing, because saving cards is good, right? And
If I do Uno P is power play, right?
It's not gonna work.
yes, but you can't. But your opponent's at Uno, so you can't use it.
Okay.
Green 7. Does Mihael end this here?
Looking for the
Just past 5
finish.
minutes.
Oh, Mihael is not. What's happening?
Wild
Oh,
yellow.
wild.
Alright,
Okay.
so takes that 3-2
Yeah.
here.
I had a
that
wild
was a
plus
longer
Nope.
game than
bad.
2, 3, and 4, but yeah, it just kind
Well-
of ran that. But Blank, what were you saying?
I had a WoW +4, but
Dang.
I don't think it would have been like the greatest play to like play when I don't know what he had.
Maybe potential missed opportunity there, maybe, but
I had a blue
Yeah.
9 though, so like I had a dead card on me if I didn't do it.
Definitely, yeah. I can see. I mean, his last card was a wild, so it wasn't the worst missed opportunity because he would have had a wild with 5 cards. It's pretty powerful, but yeah, definitely would have extended the game at least.
okay. I think Mihael's comments pretty much summarize. Like, he switched to that green, might have had enough with wild anyway, so pretty much summarizes what I was gonna ask. But yeah, game 6 here. Blank's last homestand, looking to close things out here. We'll see how many he goes with here. Just can't pick 10.
Yeah, Blank's last call for this series. So okay, he's
Goes
going back to the
7.
OG.
That was
He's running. Ooh.
I'm interested
Okay.
in that because that was the one card start he lost on in terms of the main mid pack, but
Yeah, he's running it back. Uh-oh.
this might not be a good sign here.
Yeah, he's been getting the clutch wins here. I mean, we've only seen one +4 actually be played, and that +4 being the top deck that Mihael got in game 1. So this has been an interesting series, honestly. Oh well, actually, Blank did have one saved, but so I guess it's 1-1
Technically, it
technically.
never gets registered if it's not played, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it officially goes down as 1-0 on the +4s right now.
Let's see, where is he when you need him?
Oh boy, he's not typing again.
Might just need a second. Maybe, I mean, could be just looking through his cards. Maybe he has a big run or something like that. We'll see. I mean, if this is a one-turn ender, okay, it's not one turn.
Nah, he's
I was overhyping nothing.
that would have been something if that happened. And we're switching into blue.
Tries to do uno. Okay,
Well,
one,
hold
two,
on. Chill out.
Gets
Chill
it
out.
third time. Gets third time's the charm. Blue 1.
Yeah, I mean he was drawing on green. He had to find a switch somehow,
Ooh,
but the +2's gonna set him back.
That's gonna get slapped in the face on that.
Okay. Blue 7.
Mihael with the lead.
Just trying to run down these blues. And Mihael gets a switch. Oh, okay. This could be interesting.
Mihael off to the races here. This has been a very quickly paced series. I'm not
He does
sure
have a yellow.
I'm not sure what this is gonna be based off the Y.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a number, I think.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe a reverse? I'm not sure.
Ooh, that would be interesting if he tries to switch the color, yeah. It's a tough situation. Yep. Okay, well, yellow reverse. So yellow skip. Here comes blank.
The yellow.
Okay, well, it's just a triple. Nothing, no switch. Just gonna keep it yellow, and he gets down to 2. Can blank find something here? For all we know, he could steal this win, because Mihael's at 2. If he's in the path to win this, he might go for something big here, but he's gonna draw. Okay, he didn't have it. Does Mihael make it to game 7?
Are we going to game 7? And we are going to game 7 with the second +4 of the series. And suddenly, in a very quickly paced series, we are going to game 7.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say there. Wow. I mean, there's not much blank could do when he doesn't get the cards. I mean, this is what both players have had to deal with. Just getting stuck, and then the other player finds a finish. And, I mean, do they want to keep going on this train, or are we going to see are we going to see a high card set for Mihael? I don't know. I don't know what the right move is here to going into this.
Uno's fun. All right. Fair enough. Blank, I mean, this series has been kind of crazy with the pace here. I mean, the longest game was game 1 with 8 minutes, and then it's just been a complete... it's been a pretty crazy series since then, but any comments going into this final game?
Yeah, like, those last 2 games could have, like, been more aggressive with the cards, but, I mean, what can you do with it? I was just not expecting the wild +4 right there.
Well, Mihael's going to have the final call here. We'll see what he goes with. Will he stick with the mid-tier, or will he go for something lower or even just higher? Have not seen anything higher than 10, so we'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah, blank, you know, I mean, he's got the runs to the finish when he needs them, but he does, you know, when you have the strategy of saving ammo, it is good, but then sometimes you just gotta use them. I mean, it's up to you to figure out when, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta take those risks. If you're using a +4, if you have no more ammo, you can at least stop the player from winning. And here we go.
Another game send. Cannot avoid the errors to do the full send. I'm actually very interested in this because this might be a different pace compared to.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we might see a bit. This might be a strategical final match here, where no player has like a
plan A.
Yeah, plan A, and they're gonna have to like figure things out. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see who comes out on top here. I mean, I expected Blank to put up a fight, and he is. It's just gonna come down to the end. But we're going to start off with a double play.
I just don't think this is the way I was expecting this to go here. I mean, I wasn't expecting a slow stall-out series, but I mean, with how quick this has gone and just how quickly this has been with Plan A, I just was not what I was expecting here. And then we go into Game 7 with both players having power play, and this very much could come down to who has the lineup first.
Yeah, Mihael's sometimes taking some breaks, and I feel like it's partially because, I don't know.
Quick update.
Might be because of the thing that was going on, but yeah.
Quick update on the Fitzy Cyan game. Fitzy takes game 1 in 6 minutes, so bit of a quicker pace than what we're usually seeing from Fitzy, but again, his D2 debut.
Yeah, I mean, Cyan is definitely gonna he's gonna really have to fight for that win. I mean, he was
nervous going into that game, so we'll see if any of those nerves are coming into play.
All right, green 0, green 2. Okay. Starting on the greens. We'll blank switch because he likes to switch, but not right now. He's gonna play calm and cool.
And goes the yellow one. So finds the switch.
Okay, that's our
there.
first switch. Both at 11.
Blank with the position arrow though.
So 8.
And now
Yeah,
Mihael with
okay.
the position arrow.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And now
But here
Blank
comes the
is
plus
going to take the
2.
lead. Now this is a back and forth exchange on who's in front. Needs to type it correctly though.
Yeah, it's the plus 2. You don't space the plus and the 2. There you go. Or well, that works too. Yeah. Oh no! Here comes a huge play from Blank. Oh,
+6
oh, what
gonna-
is this?
+6 is gonna throw
Okay.
Mihael very far back here.
4-bagger, dang. Or a
Quick switch to
quad.
red, but I don't know how much.
But
this
he
is gonna do
switches to
here.
red. This is interesting. I don't know if that's the smartest switch to make, but maybe that was the only one he could make when he felt unsafe on blue, which I can understand.
Oh, and response
Oh,
back
and
with the +6
right
here.
back.
And the 3-card switch into green. So now we've pretty much brought this back all the way to 11. We're back to a double 11s here. Blank still
Yeah,
with
this
possession
is-
arrow though. And we go back
Oh,
to
he goes
red.
back to red.
Does Mihael have anything
On the
saved
wild.
here? Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think here you have to expect that because they both have so many cards. Red reverse from Blank. +2 again.
There's a lot of +2s
Oh
coming out here.
my god.
It's like the 5th +2 we've seen in the last minute.
It's a triple.
And we're seeing this fast
And he's
pace
just
here,
gonna
but
have to
more
play cool.
more elongated game here where we go longer. But
Red 6.
Mihael's still stuck at 11 here.
And green 6.
Type draws, runs out. That's gonna be big
Oh,
for Mihael here.
man.
Mihael needs to try to figure out a way to get this going as long as he can. So he's gonna have to walk around this carefully. But he's
Ooh,
gonna
but
use it as
he's
a
not
switch
gonna
here.
do
Has a-
that.
has a,
He's actually gonna. Okay.
has a different plan here. Doubles.
Yeah,
up
it
the
must be.
6.
He must have also ran out of green then. Now this becomes a.
And,
Uh-oh.
wow, this is actually working out really well for Mihael. That just exposed 2 color for Blank.
He is. Yeah, he's struggling to find the colors that he has, and and this is what Mihail's been dealing with earlier in the series, but now it's going the other way around.
I mean, this isolation.
Blank
has
is
been,
gonna have to think about what to do.
This isolation has been great for Mihael here. Goes with the wild
Oh,
blue here.
boy.
We'll see if Mihael has a
That's
response.
interesting.
Maybe a wild back potentially.
Okay. I mean,
Not quite.
we're
Gonna run
getting
blue.
close to that. I mean, look, it's getting close now. I mean, depending on how much these players have saved, we could see a power play finish
This
very
is the-
soon.
this is the
Oh
wild.
my
We go
goodness.
Red now.
Okay, that's scary. That is scary.
I'm surprised it's not yellow or green.
I think
now,
he's just
right?
looking for the finish. Oh, you're gonna power play, you said?
Yeah, so it's just Uno PP, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
Okay,
is-
so
will
I
this-
think-
will this end it though?
I assume it's defensive. I assume. But if he actually has to
mean-
finish, that would be insane.
He's at 6 cards, so red 8.
Red 8.
We'll see what's next.
I sure wonder what this is. Maybe a switch into blue? He has the red 8, blue 8? That would be interesting.
Blank's typing this out here. Green 8.
Ooh, he's switching into
It's an
green.
interesting switch. Not gonna be a finish here directly, but
Yeah, I don't mind that. I do not mind that at all.
This could be a key power play here. We're just gonna see how this plays out.
Yeah, look, I don't blame him for that, right? Because a red wild, like, he could be looking for the finish. So
Has the +4, and I
Four-
mean,
okay,
I mean,
so he
that's
did have
gonna hurt
one.
right now, but that very much could have hurt much. That could have hurt more if it was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lineup
for
to
sure.
the end.
I mean, essentially, he has forced the +4 out of Mihael, which could be key. Okay, well, hold on. Mihael's still at 2.
Tries to
Oh,
switch
he's
to
switching
blue
into
here.
blue. We'll see what happens with this.
Mihael
Oh, and he draws.
Gets the
He
switch
finds
there.
the switch, and it works. Blank in a good spot now. Blue reverse.
Blue 9.
Okay, double fly. I don't know. I thought
Mihael
maybe.
gets to
Oh,
switch
and he
back
gets
to red
out
here.
into red. Does Blank have red?
We've seen this number efficiency all game, but
He
no, it's going to be
does.
running red here. Does Mihael get the Uno? Mihael is at
Oh.
Uno here.
But he doesn't power play. You have to keep that in mind.
We'll see it does. Red 2.
Red 2.
Does the game end
Is it
here?
a 2?
No, it doesn't.
No,
He
it's
does not. Have
not.
a finish.
Blank.
Switch the yellow. This is really coming down to the wire here. And what's the option going to be for Mihael? And he doesn't get the call. He gets the call out. Blank does not call Uno there. And Mihael potentially saves himself.
Oh my god.
Yellow
Oh,
skip.
no
Maybe
way.
that's just going to straight up end it.
No actual way.
I mean, the call out wouldn't have even mattered. No, it's
Oh,
gonna be a
it didn't
draw.
matter. Okay, okay.
Had a strike.
I was gonna say, if that's how it ends,
I mean, Mihael's
yellow
just not
8
ready.
from Blank.
Oh my
And
god.
that's it.
That is unbelievable. Another bailout, and this time it's gonna end it. Bails out from the start to the finish. Wow.
So, okay. So was the last card a yellow?
No, it wasn't.
Because, okay, I was gonna say, because
a-
if it was, then that decided then you would have
it
won.
wasn't a
it,
yellow
too.
at all, so I was like kind of screwed. It was a blue.
Okay, okay. Then yeah, you just got unlucky.
That was a crazy series. I mean, we've seen more long calculated play here. This one's just balls against the wall, crazy fast. And I mean, I think that game 7 was kind of wild with how quickly that was going. All right, so Mihael red in the Sweet 16. We'll get a quick post-game comment here from Mihael, but. There's a question for Blank. Obviously, unfortunately came up short. Not the result you wanted, but I mean, this was a very close series from start to finish. Any comments or takeaways you had from this, and anything you felt that maybe could have gone a little differently to have the different result?
I think 2 games could have played more risky. Where game 5 and game 6, I did have a +4, but I just wasn't expecting like what cards he was gonna play. Like, I still wanted to keep some ammo, and then just game 7, I just didn't have a lot of offense by the end, so I just couldn't really do much. It was like the power play was just kind of more of a last gasp, if anything.
Yeah. We'll see what Mihael has to say here, but I mean, crazy match. We can maybe just take a quick peek here towards the Sai and Fitzy match. It's not this one to be an official stream here. It's just gonna be kind of viewing this while we wait for Mihael's post-game comments. But Fitzy is up 2-0 now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess while that's going on, I'll give my last thoughts. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think this match was just. I mean, I think this was I think this match showed that Blank. It kind of proved him. It kind of, Blank wanted to prove himself, and even though he lost, I think he did, because. Look, he's got the motivation, and unfortunately, you just lose out by making one mistake in an earlier game, which I don't even know if that would have gave you the win at that moment. But either way, I think he put up a great fight. Mihael, from nearly being a player who nearly got to the LCQ, nearly got to this G2 Championship, I think is something to be happy about. And he's got a lot going for him into the next round, especially after he took out Ryan C very dominantly, and he's gonna get I think the way he's playing is gonna get more wins. but it would also be great to see him make a run because I could see it the way he plays. We'll see what happens. Just gotta think about finding the balance between aggression and leaving playing and leaving your ammo, and saving your ammo. I mean, rather.
Yeah. Reading just Mihael's quick comment here. Not uncomfortable in elimination games. Have to get a win no matter how it comes. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do this here.
And yeah, Blank using the power play in a way that I honestly probably would have too. I mean,
I think it
Yeah.
didn't play out, but I think that there was a good idea behind it. Just didn't work out the way Blank was hoping. But yeah.
When he played that red, I was just like, I had to do it to give up myself more room when it's like 4 cards, and I didn't have any great cards left in me.
All right. Yeah, but Yoshi, any last comments on the game? I mean, I know you had a few more, but any final comments as we wrap things up here?
It was a great watch. I mean, Mihael mixed up. He had something come up, but he ended up coming up out of this match with the win. So, he can at least know that this wasn't all for nothing. But I think for Mihael, this is going to be a big match because King of Red has been an upcoming force that has been difficult to stop, and it's going to be a challenge for both players. Especially, I mean, look, the thing Mihael has on King of Red is his experience with Best of Nines. I think, well, actually, Best of Nines, I think were in Grimland, or they might have been, I don't know, but regardless, this is in this specific league. Mihael has more experience. He's going to try and use that to his advantage. But King of Red is going to put up a great fight too. I'm excited for that match, but I'm also looking forward to see what Blank can do in the next tournament because I do think he has given the way he played, he has potential to make a big run. It just didn't come into fruition this time.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the bracket. Mihael, King of Red. I know Mihael said he was promising King of Red he would play him in the round of 16, and that promise will be fulfilled. I'm not necessarily sure when that match is going to happen specifically, but it should be a good one once it does. But yeah, really going to be interesting to see how this plays out as things keep going. But that'll do it for us on the stream side of things. Thank you so much for watching. Again, Fitzy Cyan is going on right now. Fitzy currently up 2-0. I'm probably going to jump into the voice chat there once the stream is over, but... yeah, then we have Mark in Captain Gaming tonight at 10 p.m. That won't be streamed, but hopefully that'll be a good match as well. And then we'll wrap up the day from there. But on behalf of Yoshi and everyone here who joined for this match and our players, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you. We'll see you. I mean, if you're in server, we'll see you tomorrow for our one match that we have in D2, which will be. Let me just pull it up here. Which will be Sam England versus Sam. So the Battle of the Sams here will be tomorrow. That's going to be one you don't want to miss. And then wrapping it up with our final 2 streams here on Monday with 6 p.m. Luke James, and then on Wednesday Arnhem versus Breed to wrap up the round. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you for the next stream. Until then, have a great day, everyone.